The day has come where we have decided to share our net worth. We are going to share where we are now and the progress we've made since starting our FI journey. These are real numbers, live right now in December 2020, so stick around.
Hey guys, I'm Ryan.
And I'm Kayla.
And we are vloggers at familyandfi.com, where we talk about saving money, earning money, and investing money to reach financial independence.
Today, we are going to do something that we've thought about doing for a long time. Up until now, we've talked a lot about net worth, but we haven't actually shared our own progress. Well, we've decided to reveal this today because, let's be honest, people like us learn best from seeing and experiencing life successes and failures. So to help you learn and stay motivated, we are going to start sharing net worth progress. So be sure to subscribe and click that bell to keep seeing our updates.
Really quick, I just wanted to remind you all what net worth is. So net worth is taking your assets and minusing your liabilities. We did a video on net worth that we will link in the description below so you can check it out.
To see our financial progress, I guess we should start by very quickly going back a few years. Now, when we first started our financial independence journey, we didn't actually know that we were on a journey. We just knew that we couldn't pay our bills and we needed to figure out how to make that happen. Neither of us actually knew what net worth was, so we never really recorded it. However, we can do a good estimate of how things were back then when we first started. Also, I want to note that when figuring out our own net worth, we only consider the major accounts, not the nitty-gritty here and there numbers. You can go as detailed as you would like to go because technically anything that you can sell for cash can be considered an asset. At our lowest point back in 2013, we estimated that our net worth was approximately negative $220,000. That included our mortgage, credit card debt, medical bills, student loans, car loans, you name it. Now, you may stop and say, well, wait a second, Ryan and Kayla. Houses and cars are assets. Well, not really, at least not what we would consider to be asset. You see, we didn't have much equity in those back then yet. In fact, we bought our home way before we should have, and it cost us a lot of money that we weren't expecting to pay. Now, same thing goes for our cars. Bankers may consider those things assets, and we don't until there is enough equity built up in them, like we have now. Again, you can decide what you want to include in your net worth. We kind of adopted the mindset of the Rich Dad, Poor Dad book, which I'll link below because you should really read it if you haven't. But the author, Robert Kiyosaki, points out that rich people view assets differently than the average person.
So, the first few years in our journey, we were really financially uneducated. So all we really did was just try to save our way out of debt and try extreme couponing, selling stuff, and working a ton of overtime. We were able to pay down some of our debt and increase our net worth, but it was very slow compared to the progress we made once we started increasing our financial IQ. Like we mentioned, we didn't know to keep track of our financial progress. We estimated that we paid off enough debt and built up enough equity to hit a $0 net worth in 2017. This was about the time we discovered the FI community and really discovered how much we didn't know about money. So we made a few changes and really started to see differences in what we were earning and saving. In 2018, we grew our first ever positive net worth.
Now, 2019 was a game changer for tracking our net worth because the FI community actually informed us of this wonderful free app called Personal Capital, which we'll also link below, and link a separate video we did explaining the awesomeness of this app. But in a nutshell, Personal Capital is a wealth management company. They have a lot of services from within the app, but the FI community raves about this app so much because of the free benefits they offer, especially the net worth tracker. You sync your accounts to it and it will display your net worth and all of your assets and liabilities instantly in real time. You can even select the dates to show your progress over time. I really wish we wouldn't have downloaded this app sooner so that we could watch our net worth graph grow from a little mountain, well, a big mountain of debt to like a valley, right? And then a small mountain of wealth, and then a huge mountain of wealth. But since I didn't know about it, you only get to see our progress since March of 2019, I think it was. We had grown a net worth of $99,687.23. Now, this positive number was mostly the equity we built up in our home, which we fully view as an asset. This number does not include our cars. We leave those out completely, like we mentioned earlier.
From March until June, we see some slow progress. We had some expensive life events happen, so we held steady around the 5 figures for a while. I remember feeling like we weren't ever going to be chilling in that 6-figure club. We made it for a while, and then we got kicked back out again. In June, life started cutting us some breaks, and we didn't get whacked with any unexpected bills for a while. By the end of 2019, you can see we raised our net worth that year to $156,334.58, a positive increase of $56,647. Look at all those numbers magically displayed in our favorite app, Personal Capital. Personal Capital, if you're watching this video, you should sponsor us because we love you.
So that's 2019. Now let's get to the meat and potatoes. 2020, maybe the worst year that the world today has ever experienced. Or was it? As far as our own lives go, we didn't really experience any huge changes. Ryan now is the only one working a W-2 job, and it happens to be considered essential, so thankfully we didn't lose that job. Now, what did suck was that the company he works for decreased his pay, which I don't fully understand, but that's what happens when you're the donkey chasing the carrot instead of the driver leading the donkey with the carrot. You sometimes have to suck it up and take the carrots until you have enough carrots to plant and grow more carrots for yourself. I'm happy to say though that throughout 2020 we still saw a positive growth. Now this is due to a few things. First, we got completely 100% debt-free on April 1st, 2020, and holy Batman, we worked all sorts of hard to reach that milestone, and boy did it pay off. We were able to save massive amounts of money because we were debt-free. That, and of course, because the country was shut down. We couldn't do anything, and that also meant no vacations. Second, we were able to increase our income even more through side hustles, benefits, and overtime. Third, and I hate to say that we waited so long, but we chose to hold off heavily investing until we were completely debt-free. Once that happened, we started throwing all kinds of money into investments. And that was actually perfect timing because it was right around that time that the market crashed. So we were able to invest in the market at a really great discount.
So, here it is. Drum roll, please. Now, it's gotta be better than that. This is something big.
Okay,
We got this.
Let's hear it.
Already. All right. Drum roll, please. This year, we're closing out 2020 with an approximate net worth of $265,836.96. increasing our net worth by $108,217 this year. Now, this is the highest net worth we have ever had, but it's still really far from where we want to be. For us to get to FIRE, and if you don't know what that is, it stands for Financial Independence, Retire Early. We would like to have around $2.5 million in income producing assets. Now that's a huge goal, but by working together, staying determined, and continuing to learn from others within the FIRE movement, we know we can reach financial freedom. If you aren't already part of the financial independence community on Facebook, we would like to invite you to come hang out with us there. You can find us in the link in the description below, and you never know what you will learn when you become part of a movement like this.
We will start doing financial freedom and net worth updates, so don't forget to subscribe to our channel because it is much easier for all of us to learn and reach our goals if we lean on each other. And we will see you on the next video.